Child, I done been cut off, honey. Okay, let me continue with my story. Guess what else my daughter's father's father said to me, right? I told y'all he was with his wife for over 30 plus years. He said to me that while he was out here chasing other women and she was still, trying to be loyal to him and this, that, and the third, he said during that time, Brandy, she never even used a curse word. And he said the other women I was out here screwing, they curse like sailors and I didn't like that. And, I thought that was so nasty. I said, wow, you out here doing all this cheating and lying and shit and you can't even put up with a few choice words? Motherfucker, you got your nerve. And I'm just looking at him like, yeah, I think your son thought that he was gonna make me into his mother. And bitch, all I got to say to that is not today and tomorrow don't look good either. Miss Robinson ain't the one for that type of bullshiggity. But yeah, that was I said, if you don't get this old struggle love story out of here. So a lot of these people, guys, that's been married for over 20 plus years, they have put up with so much disrespect. And see, they had a situation like Marsau and Tisha. Like my daughter's father's father, he was the provider of the home and the mother was like a homemaker. I think she did teach a little bit part-time on the side, but she cooked the meals. She was very different from me, honey, because Miss Robinson, a worldly woman, honey, okay? I didn't understand my, daughter's grandmother. I just didn't understand her because me and my mother, we alpha females, that lady though, child, I think she was another Letitia, honey, okay, letting this man control her and run amok and act a fool. Shit, not on my watch. I couldn't put up with no shit like that.
That old school, and I'm sure she means well, but I just wonder, like, when you watch her, do you ever think, oh my God? And I know I love the fact that you're respectful to your mom, but do you ever think, Mom, you gotta slow down?
I do. And it's so crazy because my grandmother recently passed, but my grandmother used to always brag that she married her husband after having 9 kids. So if my grandmother was still alive, when she made that statement to Mel, my grandma would have went in on her like, no, because I got married after having 9 kids and he loved all of y'all like y'all was his.
There you go. See, you got to give Melly that ammunition so she
right.
Well, if you guys are just tuning in, we are talking with the beautiful Tisha Scott, and I'm going to play this clip. I'm going to play this clip really quickly from one of the most recent episodes, and then we're going to talk about it. So let's play this clip and we'll come right back with Tisha.
We've been doing a lot of surprises this year.
Okay. Okay.
Marsau and I, we've never had a counselor. We've never had therapists in our entire 15
And so his
years.
first time you sent him alone?
Yeah. No, we went together.
You went together. So he knew what he was walking into?
No, he didn't.
Unlike your wedding.
He was there.
See, that's a damn shame. Tisha, you couldn't tell your husband, well, hey, babe, I think we should go see a counselor or a therapist. We have some issues within our relationship we need to work on. See, anytime you got to trick somebody to get them to do something, it's ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And it just shows you the amount of respect that they have for you, which is not much. Okay?
With me. He was there. I'm like, oh. Bitch.
What? And so everything was good when you left the therapist?
Yeah. We started date night all over again.
You started
He listened. That's the thing about Marsau. You may think he's not listening to you.
Girl, bye. He ain't listening to you. And look at how the rest of these women is looking at her. We'll talk about it, though, when I get to my review.
You know how your kids always say, mommy, 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 and you don't hear it sometimes? Like, that's how it is with him. Like, I know him, so I'm like, okay, Marsau, bye.
Do you feel like you're staying together for the kids?
No, definitely not staying together for the kids.
Yes, they are.
But overall, we're growing, and we're getting better.
Y'all are not growing.
And at the end of the day, it's all about love. And
bitch, where's the love? Okay, because a nigga that love you, you wouldn't have to trick him into going to counseling. Okay, I'm just saying, where they do that at?
Wanting to be together. So,
and do you know that he wants the same?
Huh?
Honey, I was here for Tiffany's line of questioning. Okay, I know I'm going to get a lot of pushback. I know some of y'all rolling your eyes, sucking your damn teeth. But somebody got to speak the truth. Okay, how you doing?
You know, earlier Lewis mentioned that while they were playing basketball, he was talking about therapy, kind of sharing his feelings, and his feelings weren't really the same as yours.
What was his feeling?
I mean, so he left there, and he wondered if maybe you weren't confident in who not only you are, which kind of leads into you just not being confident in who he is in general.
Girl, that's all new to me. I never heard that before.
What do you mean by you weren't sure she was confident?
Yeah, I'm confident in who I am.
Sure.
Shit, no you ain't. You would put your foot down more. Okay, you will stop cooking for that fool. He get to telling you what he ain't gonna do. You need to not make dinner. Cook dinner for them kids. Give them some steak, mashed potatoes, broccoli, you know, some good ass dinner rolls. Serve it to them kids. Don't give him shit. We'll see how much he listens then, honey, okay?
Sharing with his boys. I don't know. Might be something you want to ask him about. Okay.
Tiffany, are you doing this again? You really just can't read a room, like when it's appropriate to have these conversations. To talk about that while we're at the club in front of everybody, I just felt like it was poor timing, which seems to be Tiffany's MO.
And Tiffany was back with I don't know if that was more quality. More
Tiffany, boy, I swear.
So
I like Tiffany. I told y'all she is a bit of a light-skinned Karen. And it's funny because Destiny, I think, ends up calling her a Karen, right? But I like some of the shit that she said. Okay, I was here for it. Because somebody got to call it out. And you see Tisha didn't have shit to say. Mum's the word. Okay?
you know, one of the questions that people have been asking, yes, and I told Tisha her braids were everything. And
thank you.
But what are your thoughts? First of all, before we get into that was a lot. What are your thoughts on Tiffany?
So I am just getting to know Tiffany. Tiffany has been divorced. So she says she's very transparent, but we don't know anything about what led to her divorce, what made her. I mean, if you're very transparent, let's talk about your first marriage and why did it fail? Because
Did you hear that? Did you hear that? What did I tell y'all about Tisha? Tisha sees her marriage as a status symbol. Oh, I'm married. My man ain't cheating on me. What did she say to Melody? My man ain't cheating on me. He ain't did this to me. That happened to you in your marriage. Now when she talks about Tiffany, and I know some of y'all may say, well, Miss Robinson, you know, Tiffany was out of line. Was she? Shit. Because, it looked like Tiffany was making a point, honey, okay, that we all can see, you know, that Tisha isn't the most confident, right? She loves to deflect away from the truth, okay? And I see she didn't have shit to say to Tiffany. Now, if she would have shut Tiffany's ass down, like, girl, you need to keep that shit to yourself, because, girl, I know who I am. I'm very confident, and, you know, but no. Tisha is not confident. She just told Maurice on the same damn trip, watch out for your brother. Anytime your insecure ass gotta tell your brother-in-law that, bitch, you're not confident, okay? So stop with the lies. And yes, Tiffany is new to the group, but she sees some of y'all is just fake and phony. Destiny is fake. She is. Destiny is fake as hell. I do kind of like how Destiny speaks up for herself. You know, I kind of like some of that, but it's something with Destiny that's fake. And I think Tiffany sees it, and that's why she always calls it out. I think she sees that Tisha and her marriage to Marsau is full of shit. Y'all remember when Tiffany has said, oh, Marsau, you know, and she didn't come out and call him a chauvinist, but she, you know, reconciles when he says certain things. It's all because he's a man and he's an alpha and he's, you know, all about himself. He's selfish. Like, she didn't really say anything derogatory about Marsau, like in a direct way, but she knows that he is a toxic man. She knows that. She knows Tisha is in a toxic marriage. Tisha is under this belief that because I've been married for 15 years, I have something over you, Tiffany, because remember, bitch, you're divorced, so you failed. No, people that get divorced, they're not failures. They're winners because actually they would rather let go of some shit that's not working, that's not creating a better life for themselves and their partners. You know, that is the strongest symbol, honestly, of love and of love of self, to get out of some shit that's just not fucking working out instead of putting up this facade and staying together for the children, okay? Which is what Marsau said to those guys on that damn party bus. He basically said he was still with your ass because of them kids. Okay, and we already know how he feel about them and how you doing. Okay,
you can be giving us some tips on that.
Right.
So I think overall she's a sweet person, but she seems like she's trying to make her ground or her footprint or whatever you want to say in this reality TV world and on Love and Marriage Huntsville. So she's trying to bring some tea on everybody else, but girl, we need to see her tea.
Well, I thought you handled that. Were you shocked? Because that was like uncomfortable to watch. Like, that was a weird thing.
I don't know why Tisha was so shocked by Tiffany, because Tiffany came at Destiny like that. Okay, so girl, you could be next. I'm just saying.
Like, is that production? I mean, obviously it has to be some production, but where did that come from?
I guess her and Louis had a conversation because the guys did talk, but when Marsau was talking, Marsau was like, the only insecurity that Tisha has ever had was in her speech, which I have been very open about that because that has been a struggle for me growing up, and it's still a struggle to this day.
Child, bye. That's not the only thing you are insecure about. You was just in your husband's face because he gave Melody some of that champagne that y'all have, and you was all, when did you meet up with Melody and what's going on? And your mother was telling you shit about how your husband was meeting up with Melody and how he be looking at her. Your mother was on to some things. Your ass didn't want to hear that because you knew that shit was true. Okay, so yes, guys, I am aware that Tiffany is a bit of a troublemaker, but she is needed for this show. As much as y'all don't like her, she is fucking needed. Okay, she does her job. And one of these people in the comments said that Tiffany and her husband is built like the Sweetie Pie's man, Tim Norman. Y'all ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit for that, I swear.
Day, I'm improving on it, but it is an insecurity of mine. But as far as being, insecure within myself as a person, I've never been that. I mean, never. So that was like, girl, I ain't never heard him say that before.
That's a lie, because as women, we all are insecure about different things within ourselves. See, you have to be authentic, and Tisha doesn't know how to be that. She knows how to put on a facade and, put on these rose-colored glasses and not really see shit for what it really is. But girl, stop playing with us, Tisha. We ain't got time for this bullshiggity. Okay, everybody got insecurities. Just admit to them, please, because they're gonna come out on the show anyways.
Where you get that from? He's never said that to me.
Yeah,
so that was a shocker for me. But again, I don't know. At that point in time, I didn't know what Marsau said to her husband. So after I saw it, I was like, girl, he didn't even say that. You just made up some stuff here.
Yeah. Took it and twisted it. What about, so we did see you guys, we've seen you talk to Marsau about wanting you guys to do counseling. Mm-hmm. Where are you guys at? Well, first of all, why do you feel like you guys need to? Even though I'm asking you that, but I feel like everyone should go to couples counseling. But what makes you feel like you guys need to do that? And then where is is he still as adamant about not doing it as on the show?
So you got some good scenes coming up with that in it. So I'm not going to give away too much, but I feel like you should always seek help. There's always room for improvement. You know, I think that sometimes when you're talking about a situation, the third party may pick up on something that we don't know, and they're not going to take our side because it's not a friend of ours. So they're going to give us their honest opinion. So I am an advocate of going to seek help when it's, you know, even if it's not needed. Like, you can always improve. So that's why I knew Marsau wasn't going to be on board. So that's why I surprised him with it. So this is better to ask for forgiveness than permission. So yeah,
he said that. That's good because he knows what
he used it against me. Yeah.
What do you think? So we got new cast members, you know, bringing some different energy, and ironically, the two new cast members don't really hit it off. So we have Tiffany and Destiny. What are your thoughts on Destiny so far?
I like Destiny. Like, she's super, super cool. Like, she's like that homegirl. She's gonna, you know, speak her mind. She's gonna keep it real. She's fun to be around, which is what we like in the group. Like, that's why me, Kim, and Mel clicked so hard, because we was first hanging around each other. We used to travel, and we just had a good time. Like, we work hard, but we also know how to play hard, because you have to balance the two. So Destiny, to me, she seems like she's gonna fit right in, because she's just she's fun to be around. You know, she has her issue that she's going through. I mean, she just had a baby. Then the baby was 3 weeks, and then her husband hit her with this divorce. So the energy that she's giving us, despite going through that, that's like really big of her and really good. So
yeah,
I'm liking her.
Were you guys surprised to know that she had gotten divorced so quickly?
Mm-hmm. Very surprised. It's like she just got married. Yeah. So, and at that time.
And for him to divorce her 3 weeks after what? She gave birth to that baby. Not a good look. And it looked like LB had been thinking about it for quite some time. But like I told y'all, there is something that's very inauthentic about Destiny. It's almost as if Destiny tries to control certain narratives, and where the truth would be better for her to give us, honey. Okay, just tell us the damn truth and shame the devil.
When I heard about it, I was like, oh well, because, you know, she was trying to give me, it seemed like all these newlywed people always trying to give me some advice on my marriage. I'm like, why are y'all coming in trying to tell me about my marriage and you just got married?
Child, you 15 years in and can't even get the man to take you out on dates. Can't even get the man to go to therapy. So you make that make sense. I told y'all, I keep telling y'all, this bitch is all about status. Okay, she's that type of person that will have 10 degrees and not an ounce of common sense. All because of status. Ooh, I'm married. I got this big ass ring. It don't mean shit if your husband is not listening to you and respecting your point of view, boo-boo. Okay?
That's how people do anyway. People, you know, but you take the meat and throw back the bones from anything you don't need, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I think a lot of people assume, at least from the comments, and I'll admit, I used to think that when I first watched the show. You guys are both Libras, which I love. But a lot of times people assume, because Marsau is very quick, very intelligent, and that it seems like he's very quick-witted. And so I think when people watch the show, they kind of feel like he could take advantage of you, and they're kind of, like, the viewers see it like he could be this fox trying to outsmart you. But the more I watch it, like, no, that's the dynamic. Married couples, especially for that long, that's the dynamic that they have. Do you feel that? Because people are always saying, I mean, when we posted today that you were going to be on, people are like, oh, Marsau, they see you as like the victim, and Marsau is like the sly old fox. But I think that he is smart. He is very confident. He's an alpha male. But there's a lot we probably don't see from you guys.
To me, Cristal keeps defending the toxicity in their marriage. And, you know, I'm just not here for it. Call a spade a spade. I'm not saying you got to be disrespectful to Tisha, but Like, come on, let's tell the truth here. Okay, let's quit with, he just an alpha male. See, that dismisses his toxic behavior and makes it okay.
Not on camera.
Yeah. The thing is that Marsau is very smart, and I know him. Mm-hmm. So a lot of things that he say, it's just, I know when he's joking. So I laugh some things off, or I ignore it because I'm like, he's just being Marsau. And the people that's watching the show, they don't really know him like that. So they take it to heart. And it's like, oh my God, Tisha, you can speak up more. You can do this. And I'm like, I know how to handle my husband. You know, when I need to, I will. But I know his personality, and I know Marsau at his core. So I don't even know how to explain it. Besides, it's just, I'm never trying to play the victim. I think I've always expressed my feelings. People want to believe what they want to believe, and I can't.
Girl, shut the hell up. It ain't we want to believe what we want to believe, okay? You have a toxic marriage, and it is what it is, and we know that based off of how we see him interacting with you on the show, how he treats the kids, sitting up here talking about he ain't even want to watch his own damn kids. Like, are we gonna pretend we didn't see or hear that? Like, I can't stand when these people are saying shit like, oh, well, you know, they hating on my marriage, or they don't really know the situation. No, we don't know, but we only know what we see, and from what we see, it just don't look good. Nobody's saying your marriage has to be perfect. I get that these two have a certain dynamic in their marriage. Maybe he's more of the leader, right? She's more of the follower. It's a lot of marriages that work because, you know, you can't have two alphas, right, in the kitchen. Like, I get it. And maybe you can, but you both have to be willing to compromise, right, in a respectful way. Okay, but I get dynamics of relationships, but where I'm coming from is this is toxic. This is, you've been with him for 15 years and his ass can't go to therapy. Like, I cannot get over that. I cannot. And, you had to go to therapy for him to take you out on date nights. And then he only agreed to go on the one date night with you because y'all was meeting another couple there and they was celebrating their anniversary. Like, get the hell out of here with that bullshiggity. Okay, like, this man should have been romancing you from jump. You know, y'all done been together this long. So if you don't have certain standards or expectations for your marriage, do you see what I'm saying? Like, if you don't have that, then why, when we're watching it, why would we pretend that everything is so perfect in your relationship when obviously it's not? Like, he barely meets the bare minimum standards of treating you with respect. Okay?
And, you know, I can't convince you to believe something that you made up in your mind that you want to believe about this person. Yeah. But when somebody tell you something about a person, you're like, oh, yeah, that's out of character of him. I've been knowing him. That ain't something he would do. That doesn't seem like him. And so I was trying to protect Marsau's reputation. But Marsau was like, I don't care. So I think I should have been more like that, but because I know he said he don't care, but inside it hurts him. I'm like, you know.
Yeah, it bothers him because his ass be coming on live trying to defend, you know, some of the shit that comes out of his mouth.
I don't want you to go through that. I don't want them to have that opinion of you when it's not true. But Marsau, he's like, man, babe, they don't think what they want to think and believe what they want to believe. So it is what it is. And I'm learning that now. I'm learning it now.
He's right in that perspective. He does have people that Letitia is used to his sense of humor. Yes, his humor is very quick and it's a little sarcastic. Yeah. But that's also, to me, Libra energy. Because I know we probably don't see that side of you. You probably can come back at him too. You know what I mean? Yeah. That energy.
I was telling he has a smart ass mouth. I'm like, you have a smart ass mouth, dude.
He does, but it's funny, and I think that people see it and they just automatically assume. But he and your mother, they're priceless. The two of them.
Yes. And I mean, and y'all see some of the things on TV, like they go at it like when there's no cameras around. I'm like, let me film y'all because people think y'all be doing this for TV and this is real. So that's them all day.
So was she really upset? Because there's a scene where she's upset because he gave Melody the bottle of the new, what type of liquor is it?
Chocolate.
You gotta hear about that. So she gave that and she felt like you should have, that's that old school, decor, like the wife should be the one to do that. He shouldn't. And then you asked him about, did you have an issue with him doing that, or were you just trying to make, stand up for what your mom was saying at that time?
She did have an issue with it because look at how she acted on the show. Period.
So when we go back, and then after I saw the scene, I was like, okay, I could see why she thought the way she thought. So he gave Mel the champagne at my graduation celebration, right? And we talked about it ahead of time anyway, so I knew he was going to give it to her and ask her to be an ambassador. But at Black, in front of my mom, Mel was like, thank you for delivering the champagne to me. So my mama took it as, oh, you're delivering something to her? So when she delivered the information back to me, it came back as, oh, he met up with Mel or delivered some champagne to her. And I'm like,
oh, trust me, honey, he wanted to. And I know from looking at him, he be looking Melody up and down like he want to lick her like she a damn ice cream cone, okay? Whenever Melody trying to walk away, he always try to get her to stick around for a little while longer. That is a big sign, ladies, that a man likes you. If he trying to hold up your time, he keep trying to grab on you. He always smiling when you come around. He always like to talk to you. Those are the biggest signs that man likes you. I don't give a good goddamn if he is married or not. These people are human, okay? And when you are human, you're just going to show, how you feel about a particular thing or person. You can't hide that. It's just going to be there. And, honey, Miss Robinson, I see very well, honey, okay?
Hey, wait a second now. I know you gave it to her at my graduation celebration. Did you meet up with her and give her some more? Like, why? Why? I don't know.
And, honey, between me and you, Miss Tisha, he want to give Melody a lot more than what's in that champagne bottle, honey. Okay, I'm just saying.
I did.
Right.
But no, I wasn't upset about that at all because him and I discussed that already. So it's just miscommunication. That's what that is.
Yeah, it was
more deflecting, more lying, more skirting around. She's so full of shit because her behavior on the show does not align with this new person we are being introduced to in this interview. Okay?
Made it sound a lot more provocative. Well, tell us about the chocolate. Ella Moore has corrected me. Chocolate in a bottle, not champagne. It is sparkling wine. Tell us about chocolate in a bottle.
That's Marsau thing. That's Marsau. So this guy reached out to Marsau and he was like, we have this chocolate champagne that we would like for you to try. Let us know, what you think about it because we want to get it in the stores in the U.S. So he delivered a box to Marsau. Marsau tried it. Marsau hit him back and he was like, I want to partner with you. It's all about like collaboration. We're all for why recreate a wheel when it's already created. We can just link up with you and make this thing bigger.
So, girl, basically, honey, that's Marsau champagne, and you just in for the ride, honey. That's all Miss Robinson got, honey, for this part 2. I apologize, honey, for the tape just stopping like that. Spreaker, holla at your girl. What's going on with y'all, Spreaker? But yeah, honey, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.